Hi, I'm Katie Neininger, and I'm the acting legal representative for the Hershey Trust presenting before the State Attorney General of Pennsylvania. The Attorney General has the authority here in the state of Pennsylvania to see all charitable trusts. I am here to appeal to the state's Attorney General on behalf of the Hershey Trust and in the best interest of the Hershey community. By law, a majority shareholder has the controlling power to veto or overturn decisions made by the board of directors. It holds sway over motions, planning processes, and the implementation of programs in the business. Benefits of a majority shareholder also include dividends, share splits, retaining earnings, and even the proceedings from the sale of a company to another entity. Hershey Food Company's charitable trust, established by Milton Hershey to oversee and protect the mission of the Milton S. Hershey School, was granted the majority share position when Milton Hershey gave his entire fortune to the trust upon his death. Burdened with the responsibility of protecting the Milton S. Hershey School interests, the charitable trust is faced with a dilemma in the form of duty to loyalty, and that is putting the interests of the school above the interests of the food company of which they are majority shares. It is the charitable trust's primary objective to extend the life of the school as long as possible, but not only extend it, but to grow it. By 2002, the Hershey Foods Company hit its maximum level with current operations and was not diversifying its investments, therefore was on the decline, thus jeopardizing the life of the school. Wrigley offered the trust $12.5 billion for the sale of the trust controlling interests in the food company. However, the community of Hershey expressed fears that the selling of the trust controlling interests would affect the local economy and job security. Hearing these fears, they are legitimate, but they are also presumptuous as well. Who is to say Wrigley would alter the production or location of Hershey Foods? Realistically, the merger between Wrigley and Hershey would hold the potential of creating greater economic value for the community, as well as widening the job market due to the greater resources both companies together would produce. The charitable trust was designed to protect the interests of the Hershey School. Because Hershey Foods was stagnant in an ever-growing age of multi-billion-dollar industries, it would be wise to protect the school from sure decline and potential ending through the detachment and selling and by seeking investment elsewhere, rather than crippling the school through loss of its primary financial support with nothing to show. The school provides nearly 2,000 families and individuals a year opportunities that would otherwise be unavailable. 2,000 families and individuals who, with the source of an education, have greater potential of giving back to their communities economically and socially. With the school obtaining $80 million a year in funding from the food company, selling their controlling interests in Hershey Foods to Wrigley for $12.5 billion would set the school financially for approximately 156 years, assuming educational costs and other sources of financial support remain consistent. That statistic alone has far greater value to the Hershey community as a whole and in the long run by reaching far more community needs than the present here and now needs. The Attorney General should find that the Hershey Charitable Trust has not violated its duty for care, loyalty, or obedience in any way, and is seeking the best interests of its primary responsibility, the Milton Hershey School, yet also considering the needs and interests of the community where appropriate. Thank you for your time.